up, y'all? I'm your girl, Miss Robin Wiggins, and here we are on the road to living financially independent, retiring comfortably, and earnestly building to leave a legacy for our future. Now, if that's something that interests you, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like button, notifications, all of the things. Y'all, I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you to everybody who is vibing with me, y'all. I know it's been a couple days since I posted a video, but listen, I was so super excited when I tell y'all I got an extreme education learning mode. I went off the top. And then finally, yesterday, I was like, girl, get it together, right? I was like, girl, you need to get it together and get back to what you was doing. You know how you got the shiny thing. You got the new phone. You want to see all the features. You want to do all the things. Well, it was new, y'all. It was new, right? So I was like, let me learn. Okay, I'm back to reality now. All right, I'm back to reality. So y'all, in the midst of my reality, a lot has gone down. I'm super excited. And so what I want to do, I got to kind of break it up. I got to break it up a little bit. You know, when you've been gone so long, you got to catch back up with yourself. That's me in this moment. So for today, y'all, first of all, what we need to do, we need to go ahead, turn this camera around, and we need to see what I've been doing with my budget. Kind of got a thought of what I want to do for the next month. New month coming up. New things, new month, y'all, coming up. So now that all of those credit cards are paid off and we working on that big baby now y'all remember, I think it was June, July, we were supposed to be working on the big baby. But now, okay, now that I got that smaller one, credit card number 4, X2, out of the way, now it's time to really get serious and get that other one down. All right. So I know y'all feeling this journey. If you are somebody right now who has a ton of student loans coming up, this video is for you. All right. So y'all need to stay tuned. You need to kind of listen, do yourself a favor, click them notifications so that you know when I'm posting, because with the foolery that's about to happen, you're gonna want to know what is the best and fastest way to get out of this mess. All right. So let me show you my mess first. I'm gonna show you my mess, and then we're gonna come back a little bit later and we're gonna talk about the foolery that is student loans. All right. So I'm super excited. Let's go ahead. Let's turn this camera around on y'all. Let's get to it. All right. Let's go. All right, y'all. So let's do a quick recap of where we are. Let's just see where we are, because I know it's been a minute. All right. So first week, we had about $16 of bills. Credit card number 4, X2, had a balance of $35. It actually had a balance of $47.60. But I went on and paid $12.60 of that, bringing the balance to $3,500. Okay. Then last week, here we are. Here, all of the bills either got paid or canceled or deferred. This water bill right here was actually due at the end of the month. I don't know how they doing these bills. That's variable. Some days, some months is at the beginning of the month, and some months is at the end of the month, is in the way. So that's why I look at my budget every single week, period, hands down. That is why I do that. So this was actually pushed to the end of the month. I put $1,000. Y'all can see right here that I put $1,000 down. Matter of fact, I want you to see like up. Hopefully, let me see. Let me hold it like this. Hopefully you can actually see the amount that's there. I put $1,000 on that credit card, bringing the balance to $2,500. Now, remember, I told y'all that the statement balance, right? The reporting date. So let me just kind of break this down a little bit, right? So when you get your credit card in the mail, they're going to say, or not the credit card, your bill in the mail, they're going to say due by, right? So it's going to tell you, you need to pay a minimum of, and let's just do an example and say, well, how much was the minimum on this? I don't even know. I think the minimum on this was, I'm going to say $120. All right. So $120 is the minimum that you need to pay it by, and I'm going to say 8/1. Okay. This is just an example. All right. So when you get your bill, your statement in the mail, it's going to say due by 8/1, $120. So then when you look at your actual statement, you're going to see a closing date. Okay. This closing date is going to, well, for my particular card, it's always 3 days after, 3 or 4 days after. So I'm going to say my closing date for this is 8/4. All right. My due date for the minimum balance is $120. My closing date is the day that everything I've done, okay, everything I've done for that month. So let's say in this particular month, I spent $1,236.42. Okay. Let's just say this is how much I spent. Once I pay this $120, it's going to subtract from this. Okay. It's going to subtract from this, bringing me what? 42 cents, 6112. Okay. $1,116.42. Then they're going to add the interest. Okay. Once it closes, whatever this amount that's left is what they're going to charge the interest on. Hopefully y'all can see that. Whatever you have left is what they're going to charge the interest on. Right. This is the amount that gets reported on your credit report. Okay. This is the amount that gets reported on your credit report. All right. It won't be this because you paid this $120 before this date. Does that make sense? Hopefully it's making sense. Okay. Hopefully this is all making sense. All right. So now, once you made this payment and it's closed and you have this amount is what's being paid. Now, I want you to take into consideration. All right. Let me put this up here. Let's say the limit on your particular card is $3,000 and you owe, what's this? Hold on. 1116. And the limit on your card was $3,000. You have spent 37% of your card. Hopefully you can see that. 37% of your card. I don't even know if y'all can even see that. But you want to keep your utilization low. You want to keep your utilization down. You know, at least I say less than 10%. Others will tell you 30%, yada, yada, yada. But if you really want to make an impact and you really want to raise your credit score by $200, so not only do you want to be out of debt, you want to raise your credit score, you have to think about how you're paying these credit cards. Does that make sense? All right. We can talk about this and we can talk about this to a more full extent in another video, but I really want to break this down. I'm actually going to leave this example for you. Okay. So in saying that, y'all know I had a goal of paying my X2 credit card number 4 off because my closing date is the 22nd, right? My closing date is the 22nd. So my goal was to have the entire thing paid off before the 22nd. And guess what? Your girl got it done. So I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see it actually pop up on my credit report. I follow you another young lady. Oh my God, I cannot think of her name. But when I think of her name, y'all, I'm gonna put her name in the video here so that y'all can go follow her. One, because she is amazing. I love her accent. I think that's how it is, her accent that draws me to her videos. But y'all, when I tell y'all, she made a huge leap of faith, and she really just took into consideration everything that I said regarding stuffing your envelope, savings challenges, and paying off your debt. She took a huge leap of faith, and she paid off so much of her credit cards. But what she couldn't understand was, why is my credit score not moving? Because she didn't understand the difference between the minimum due by the due date. She didn't understand her closing date, and she didn't understand the reporting date. So I know when this particular credit card closed on the 22nd, I know it's not going to report until the 24th. So by the 25th, I'll be looking at all my credit reports and see what had happened. Okay, I need to know what had happened by the 25th. That's when you make the biggest impact. That's when the adrenaline gets to going. You actually see some results. You actually see some progress in your debt journey. Like, you want to see the progress that it's making. You don't want to just see that you paid it off, which is great, which is good. It's a celebratory moment. Celebrate every win. A win is the win. Take the good with the good, right? But you also want to see that extra cherry on the top. And that extra cherry on the top is knowing how to pay your credit cards off, knowing how to pay your debt off so that it makes a positive impact for your future. Okay? So y'all, I got that paid off. I'm super excited. Now I am working on the big baby. And currently, the last I glanced, I was at 22.5. Okay, last I glanced, I was at 22.5. So next month, now I'm gonna do a video so y'all can see my actual, because I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna show y'all. I haven't done it yet. Normally, I do my budget, my monthly budget, and actually, put it together and do everything on the last Sunday of every month. All right. So we can kind of talk about it. We can come, and I told you, I keep telling y'all I want to do some Q&A, some lives. I want to do some things with y'all. So I'm going to actually come back, and this is going to be a separate video so you can see exactly what I do with my budget review, so that you can see my thought process when it comes to paying bills, paying off my debt, having some money to the side. Someone asked me, what do I do if I need to Zelle someone? That is definitely a personal choice, because I personally myself, I've had that happen a lot in these past couple of weeks. I've had to actually cash out somebody, Zelle somebody, and transfer money to someone. So I was like, okay, in those instances, if you try to pull your money off your credit card, it's going to charge you a cash advance. So my thoughts is always to have just a little bit to the side, not so much that you're leaving money behind that could be actually benefiting you on your debt-free journey, but leave a little something to the side for those instances where you need to cash out, Zelle, or transfer monies to outside parties who don't take actual credit cards. Okay, so that's my pro tip, something that I do personally for myself. I try to leave about $100 just in case. The other day I had to send somebody $45, so it actually worked out. So we're going to come back to this September budget system. I really wanted to show y'all that my balance is at a 0. As you can see right here, the balance is 0. I'm super excited we got that down. So at this moment, as a matter of fact, I want to kind of show that hopefully I can see this when the actual statement hits, that I have a 0 balance on all of my cards except for the big baby that we're actually working with. And when you have multiple cards that doesn't have a balance, all of that actually flows into your utilization rate when it comes to your credit reports. All right. So y'all, thank you so much for joining with me, vibing with me, being on this journey with me. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, y'all, we're going to get over to this whiteboard, y'all. I'm super excited. I will see y'all. Let me turn this video around and let's talk about a few things. All right, let's go. All right, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but all this is exciting to me. All of it is exciting to me to know that this journey, though it takes a little bit of commitment. It takes a whole lot of determination. It takes a whole lot of today I'm not. Y'all, one thing I had to do, again, I had to revert back to my savings challenge days, and I had to do a couple no spend challenges. And when I tell you a couple no spend challenges, in order for me to pay off that 4th credit card, like, you know, I'ma just go headstrong, gazelle intensity, as, you know, Dave Ramsey would say, gazelle intensity, and get it done. Y'all, I had to do some no spend days. I literally had to, on a normal day when I would just go out and get something to eat, I had to be like, okay, what do I actually have in the fridge? What do I actually have in my cupboards? What can I actually do besides go out to eat? What's on the agenda that doesn't need to be on the agenda that I can skip? Maybe I plan to go out with my homegirls and I'm like, yeah, I can't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens, right? Instead of, you know, going to a meeting and going out to eat after, maybe I just said, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just come on home and I'm going to check y'all later. Like, I had to do some things to make sure that I got it done. And y'all, once you get it done, it's a good feeling. I got to be honest with you. Even though that card is paid off, I'm still like the next week still having to, you know, feel the tension a little bit from it. So it's like you celebrate yourself. The excitement is done, but you still have to move forward and you're going to kind of feel it a little bit before the weight lets off. All right. So now that I'm on to the next, I had to make it one more week. Now we're on a new week. I can rethink, how am I going to actually make my September budget? What is that going to look like? How am I going to do my bills? Is the, you know, the current velocity way is that gonna work for me, or am I gonna have to tweak it in a way that works for me? All right, and hopefully that makes sense. Y'all know I like to keep it real. Y'all know, yes, we have a system. Velocity banking is a system. It is not a program. It is not something that you pay into. That's why we have it on YouTube. It is something that you can learn for free. It is a system. It is a way of doing something, right? So, you know, in doing that, you have to do it in a way that works for you. Okay. And this is the way that it's working for me. Right now, I don't want to get an extra line of credit or an extra debt tool. I want to actually pay off the tools I have with the money and the cash flow that I have. That's my personal way of doing it. And that's what I'm showing you. And that is the journey that you are going on with me and my life and my mess. All right. So just know you are not alone. Just know it doesn't take a whole lot, but what it does take a lot of is your time, your discipline, and your commitment. All right. So I'm going to holler at y'all later. Be blessed. Be easy. Share this video out with your friends, family, colleagues, coworkers. Somebody in your life is needing to hear this. Somebody in your life is trying to find a way to pay off these cards and just couldn't quite get it right. But y'all, I'm going to get y'all right. Now, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video So again, make sure you have them notifications turned on, and I'm going to holler at y'all later. Be safe, be easy, be blessed, be a light in someone's life, because you never know who might need you. All right, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.